Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E058, a 1957D Meghrig plastic tube roll. How's everybody doing today? We're going to wait for a couple viewers to log in, and we'll get things rolling. The coin you see under the microscope is a 1957D 1mm034. That's the giveaway for this evening. Get a couple people in here and I'll draw the chip. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit, it looks like. Uh-oh. Says I got excellent connection too. Hope it's not YouTube. Hey, P. Adams, how are you today? We will go ahead and draw the chip and get the roll spread out now that we got somebody here. And the coin is 43. Lucky coin is 43. Hey, Susan Clay, how are you today? Thanks for joining us. Get this roll out of here. Got him out. Oh, looks like we're getting some people coming in now. Good. Well, let's get this rolling and we will get the first coin drawn. Coin number 1 goes to Crispy. That looks like it could be a minor RPM. Might be too minor. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, very, very minor. So first coin of the roll, hey Rithy, is a minor RPM. Let's see if we can look it up real quick if it's possibly listed. Let me get my sheet up here. What kind of markers we have. Die scratches, very minor die scratches. All right, let's see what we can find here. Not that one. Should be pretty easy to spot if it's listed. Just by the direction the die scratches are going, excludes a ton. Well, I don't see it so far, so let's look at these. Let's look at that one. Well, let's see. Nothing there. Let me flip this coin over. Not a marker there, so it's not that. All right, if it's listed, it's not listed on copper coins. So we'll hold this one out for Crispy. Next coin in the roll, coin number 2 goes to Farm Dog. Get this lined up a little bit. Let me see, that looks like one I just looked at. All right, that is another RPM. And I just happened to run into this one looking for the last one. So let's see what we see here. See if I can change the light a little bit. There you can see it right on the upper and lower serifs. Let me double check the markers here. Pull it back. And you got that wear around the chin right here. Let's see. Yep, most definitely 1mm048. We will check the reverse to make sure the markers match on the reverse. They're much more worn. Let's see. Yeah, much more worn in the example we have listed. So we will be taking photos if we get a good example of this. There's the die scratch coming off the T. Right here, that is on the other die. So cool. 1mm048. Get back to the chat so I can see what's going on. Hey, Rithy, Otis, Farm Dog, Malcolm, how y'all doing today? Hey, Sean. Coin number 3 goes to Sissy. And this is the same die. Pretty sure, yep. 1mm048 again. Could be one of those rolls, folks. Yeah, see, this one shows it better. Hey, CAD Roll Hunter, how are you? So another example of 1mm048. God, what's the chance of that? Looking to try to get the first RPM, and we end up finding the next one. All right. Next coin is for Ted Evans. This one It's normal on the date and mint mark. Normal on the obverse. We'll be looking at the reverse probably on the first 10 coins or so. Then I'll go to, if I notice a die that I haven't seen the reverse on, I will go to looking at the reverse, because 57D has not much noted for the reverse. I will be looking at these through the loop. That's the first normal coin of the roll. Wow. All right, let me put that up there so I don't forget. Coin number 5 goes to Carl. And another 1MM048 in the roll. Very minor RPM, but easy to tell. Right here, there's like a little depression in the die, which in itself is kind of cool. So it looks like we're going to get a few of these, which is excellent. Got a lamination. Oh, that's a strike through. Struck through next to E of E pluribus. Nice looking coin. Struck through in the U of pluribus too. Nice. But overall, good looking coins. Coin number 6 goes to Captain Morgan. Now this one right here, I'm not real sure about. We have come to the conclusion, well, this one might not be the broken punch. That most of the listings that have like the 3 slots right there is a broken punch, but this one also has something up here. So let me see if I can find something that matches that. Crazy roll. We got one normal coin in the roll so far. Okay. Too close, too close. Too far. Too close, but man, that looks real close. All right, that's too close. Mint mark isn't shaped right. That one looks just like it, but nope, too far to the east. Going down, I'm in the 70s right now. And it's not on copper coins right now. So there's another one that we'll have to pull out and take a peek at. Lots of markers. Wow, nice die clash too. And on to the reverse. Back it out just a little bit. Another nice die clash right there. Wow. I think you are, Rithie. I think you were in all the roles. Matter of fact, I'm sure you're in this role. Coin number 7. Oh, I got to put that somewhere else. All right, put that one there. Goes to Richard. Let me look at something here real quick. All right, this is the same die as die number 1. A very minor RPM on the lower serif here. So a roll full. Well, that almost looks like it could have minor eyelid too. So let me try something else here to try to identify this for you guys. And that will be, I'll search for the double die obverse with it. And that has one, but that's not an eye. That's definitely not it. That's not it. Oh, I don't see that mark. Nope, that's not it. There are quite a few of the 57s that are listed with RPMs. So that makes identifying it kind of easy if it's listed. All right, let's see here. See what's down here. Filled B, no. Die scratches behind the head, possible. No. Let's look on the reverse, see if there's anything here. It might be one that shows. Oh, that one don't show. All right, we'll go to the next one. Let's see. That's all of them that were listed. That is possibly, but I can't verify it for sure, 1DO16 and 1MM55. But that's going to be one I can't put a definite on because I've got to look into it a little more. I think I saw a couple of the die markers, but this would be a much earlier die state than what we have listed. Oh God, you know, in the 57s, it happens a lot because a lot of the minor stuff was never listed. So. And between the 3 listings, there are a lot. I think that John Wexler's got well over 157D listings. So, and when you put our 100, his 100, and Kaneka's 100, or actually Kaneka I think has only got 25 because They don't do split serif RPMs very often unless they're very, very major. But you still probably have 150 different RPMs. So quite often, to answer your question, the next coin is for Roger. We have listed probably 10 57D RPMs in the last year, maybe a year and a half. Now let's see what this one looked like. But there are a ton of varieties that are not listed still. That is a fact. Yeah, these coins are, some of them are really nice and other ones got, I don't understand those rolls. Those Meghrig rolls are just like, well, any of the other plastic tubes that shrink. They just seem like there's great coins and then there's coins that are just average uncirculated coins. And wow, 2 normal die in a row? How can it be? See, this coin's a pretty nice coin here. It's got some nice toning on it. I still like stuck tubes too, JM. That's why I kind of did it. I was going to do 4 of them this week, but I didn't want to overlap the rolls that Chuck did. And one of them would have overlapped one of his dates. Coin number 10 is for Frostbite. Boy, that 60p roll we did, it was really hard. And this is an RPM right here. This is the RPM 1mm48, I'm pretty sure. Or is it the other one? Might be the other one. I recognize the little the loop under the 5. Well, that's a little different. This might not be that one. See if it's got a minor doubled eyelid, and it does. Let's see if this has got that die scratch. Oh, and it does. It is the same as die number 1. That eyelid is really minor, though. This is pretty good so far. We've got a lot of varieties coming out of it. Next coin is for Parvis. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. What am I? Oh, I didn't take the coin and put it in the thing. Oh my God. Start getting my brain functioning and trying to identify stuff, and I forget what I'm doing. So we've got 4 of the first die, 4 of die number 2, and 1 of die number 3. Next coin is for Grandpa Tim. And we got another normal coin. Wow. Looks like we might get 5 normal coins out of the roll so far. It's a good roll. They're minor. 1 is listed for sure. The first one might be listed. I've got an idea what it is, but it's going to take some time. And the third one, I'm not sure what it is. The next coin is for Jim Fletcher. Now this is a different die that I haven't seen. No die scratches. And it's got a fingerprint. Typical. It's a nice coin until then. And a normal coin for Jim. Yeah, I don't think Chuck's going to be doing an auction tonight. So if you don't see one pop up, that means he's not. Next coin is for Paul. Earlier in the day, he said he had some catching up he had to try to do. Oh, good. I'm glad he sent an email out. Coin number 15. Stuck to the 16. It goes to Mr. French. I ended up going to a coin show yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Ended up picking up a roll of 45p that I am going to do a reveal on. I'm going to have to peek at this when I get it out. See if that is 10xable, but I think I saw a split lower serif. Very, very minor. And a lot of the times that is what decides whether I list it or not when it gets this minor. If I can see it with a 10x loop, I'll list it. Well, heck, I can't hardly see it with a 14x loop. The 10x was couldn't see it at all. So that's usually how I gauge it. I know a lot of people, they say, well, they're so minor, you should still list them. If you can't see them, they're not getting listed. You know, hey, sissy, how are you? Now, I remember the day, here's another 1mm48 that you had to be easily seen with a 10x, and if you wanted it really listed, you had to be able to see it with a 7x. Die clash in, I'm not sure what that depression is. I'll have to ask Chuck about that. I need to know what that is. But a copy of 1mm48 again. Chillaxin'. You must be in the back relaxing while the hubby's driving then, eh? And these new flips that are in the smaller box stick together. Next coin is for Parvis. Oh. So yeah, I ended up buying a nice, really nice 45p roll. I've only popped about 4 coins out of the end, but it looks really nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess you got to do that even when you're on the road, don't you? And I did end up getting a good pick, too. I ended up going through a bargain bin and buying a bunch of proof coins. And ended up getting a 60p FS101. Large over small date. I loved it, and it's beautiful too. It's like beautiful. I'm peeking at that real quick. Coin 18 goes to Josie. But besides that, it was a small show, so I didn't get much. They had very little. Did get a 1911 DRPM number 3. Did get one of those too, but it's only like in good condition. But it's still visible. which means it counts. Coin number 19 goes to Farm Dog. See, that's that doubled eyelid. That's going to be one of the minor RPMs, I bet you. Yep, it sure is. Die number 1, and this RPM is minor. It might not be strong. Oh, yeah, I can see it good there. You just got to get the light hitting the bottom. I'll bet you that is that 1mm55. Hey, Parvis, how are you today? Coin number 20 goes to Carl. One MM48. You can tell by the chin. Then you can tell by this die scratch right here. This little triangle right there. So we're getting some die varieties, even though they're very minor. A lot of scopes might not even pick a couple of these up. Doing well, Parvis. Did you get your package? I do every New Year's. I didn't do it this year, but every New Year's I've got a couple 100-roll boxes that have, they're not all full tubes, but they're all minors, and I go through every year usually, and usually I find 10 or 12 different varieties that I didn't find the year before that are either newly listed or I had just missed them because, you know, a lot of times when they're minor, I've spent, and this is no exaggeration, 4 hours trying to identify something. Did you get both? Did you get the envelope too? Yeah, after I sent your package out, I look on the table and one of your giveaway coins was on the table, so I had to send it in a separate envelope. Nice little die clash there. That is a doubled eyelid, and that is a different doubled eyelid. No envelope. That one should be coming Monday or Tuesday, Parvis. And it's just got one of your giveaway coins in it that I neglected to get in your package. The priority mail was the main package. This other one is just going to come with a first class stamp on it. So this is not an RPM. This is a different doubled eyelid. So let's look at the rest of the coin and see what we see. Find a good die marker. It's got a decent die clash on it right there that should make it identifiable. So that coin goes to Rithy. All right, I'll put this one back here. Coin 22. So a lot of die varieties in the roll, even though they're minor. And a normal coin for Malcolm. Coin 23, almost halfway through the roll, is for Ant. And that's a doubled eyelid, but that is the one with the real minor RPM attached to it. So you see that right there. And then you see this right here. And of course the doubled eyelid is right there. And we got a struck through thread or something right there. That's cool. I've got a 71p around here. I've got to find it and show you guys. I won't be able to take it out of the flip, but it's actually got the thread still in it, which is pretty cool. that you can see the coin and then a little piece of thread hanging off the edge. It's right through we. The next coin, it's for Roger. And I recognize this as a normal die. So a normal coin for Roger. I haven't seen Roger around lately. I usually talk to him every so often. He must be off doing something exciting. Coin 25 goes to Taco John. He is working on a bunch of 1962 RPMs. Doing a fine job. I look forward to seeing his total results when he's all done with what he's got. Coin 26. I'm not even going to stop to wrap the regular coins up because it's only about 10 of them. Goes to Ted. Yeah, me too. And you know, the weird part is, like I say it all the time, I get just as excited over these little ones. This is the one that Carl got. That is just so minor you can't see it. And I'm going to look with the 10x loop on this one because it looks like a better strike. Yeah, I don't know about this. But we'll hold it aside. Coin 27 goes to Frostbite. Hey Mary, how are you today? I'm glad you could join us. And this is 1mm48. You can see the scratches. All sorts of die markers to identify this. And I know I've already identified it because I've matched the markers up. That's great to hear. Coin 28 goes to Jim Fletcher. Hey Carl, glad you could join. How's your weekend going? Coin 29. Get the rest of the flips. I don't want to lay down right. Goes to Sissy. See what we get for Sissy. I'll bet you this has got the other doubled eyelid. And it does. Nice. Let's see if we can identify this doubled eyelid. We didn't try to identify the last one. So let's see here. It's a pretty minor one. Not with an RPM. Well, I don't see it listed. It could be listed because I think I have two in the pipes. That need to be listed. They've been photographed and everything, but they're just sitting waiting to be published. And I've got stuff all the way back to November I haven't published yet. So there's a DDO for Sissy. Matter of fact, I think Sissy has 2 of those coins in her package. I think it's 1DO25, and we've only got up to let's see. Yeah, 24 and 25 haven't been published yet. Could you roll up your camera? Oh, it moved. All right, let's see what I can do to make it a little bit better here. Let's try that. And then we will move this over a little bit. This is actually a coin that goes there. All right, how's that look, Parvis? All right. Yeah, no auction tonight, Mary. All right, now we get this coin is 1mm48. Grandpa Tim scores a 1mm48. Number 10. Let me check for you. I can tell you if number 10 is yours. Well, I can probably tell you if number 10 is yours. Number 10. Let's see. Let's see back here. Yes, right here. 7. Number 10 was Frostbite's coin. You got 11. And it was the die number 1 variety. Coin 31 goes to Paul Hampton. All right. And there's another 1mm48 for Paul Hampton. We'll go in and show you guys this one again. There's a die marker right there that's really good in the 5. Try to get a little bit more. You can see it right there and right there. Not a minor split serif, but not real strong either. So congratulations, Paul. I think we're getting close to the giveaway here. You guys got to remind me. Coin 43. Oh, we're only at 32. All right. Coin 32 goes to JJ Addict. For some reason, let me look at this coin right here. That's what I thought. I think this is... Oh no, is that it? Die Clash? Yeah, that's it. That's a real minor RPM that we pulled one example out of that I have to really scrutinize because I can't see it with a 10x, so I'm going to have to really debate. My issue with why some of these might start getting listed, the more minor stuff, is because I don't think people actually search with loops that much anymore. It used to be a great threshold for what was listable and what wasn't. Coin 33 is for Rithie. With the advent of microscopes, when you magnify stuff 200 times, you can see anything. This is the first die, very another minor RPM. This also has a doubled eyelid, so you can just barely see it reflecting right there across the bottom. And then there's the doubled eyelid right there. Barely see it. Ooh, 1940 proof. I got a good 40s proof story. We went to the fun show, and Brian Allen picked a 41 proof out of a bargain bin. It was like, wow. I don't remember what he paid for it, but it was nothing compared to what it was worth. Next coin is for Parvis. He gets a die number 1 again. I can tell immediately because of this die scratch right here that it's going to be the RPM with the doubled eyelid. And there's the doubled eyelid. But that's great. You got the earlier ones too, the 1909, 1909 VDB, 1910, or because that's huge. A lot of those are really tough to get. Coin 35 goes to Crispy. Oh, nickels. All right. And this is another one of those minor RPMs that we just got one for JJ Attic and Captain Morgan. I mean, I'll zoom in. I'll show you how minor this is. See that? I just don't think there's going to be enough, and there's barely anything on the top. If this was just this, I wouldn't even consider listing it, because I think that's actually damage from a punch, or damage on the punch. But it seems to have a little bit right there too, which, and that I can see with the loop. So if you guys were ever wondering what kind of is the threshold, that is it. So if you find a minor RPM under the microscope, hit it with the 10x loop, see if you can see it. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I know you got some heavy hitter scents, but whew, there's a couple of those proof scents that are worth big money. Sorry, I had to get a drink real quick. Losing my voice again for some reason. Next coin for Grandpa Tim. That's another one of those RPMs, the same one we just saw. So you can see it right on the top real good. So this might have enough meat to list. I think it might. And I don't think it's listed with us. So all of a sudden, this is the die that's popping. We've got, well, I'll just count the normal coins at the end, it looks like. The next coin is for Sissy. Well, that looks to be a normal coin. No, it's not. It's not. Is that a third different doubled eyelid? I'm not sure of that. I am not. Yeah, that's a die scratch. I was going to, wow. What's the chance of having 3 different doubled eyelids in a roll? Right? It would be kind of neat. And it's definitely, we're getting the same dies over and over again. Coin 38 goes to Jim Fletcher. This coin's got a little bit of Larry on it. And this print was probably put on 60 years ago. I wonder if Larry's still with us. Coin 39 goes to Paul Hampton. That's something I don't remember. That die clash right there. So we might have a new die. He's the one that leaves all the fingerprints on all the cents that we go through that have fingerprints on them. Oh, what's that in the 9? That's a unique die. This is an RPM. It won't be a plate coin, but if I can identify it, I will. It's got a hit on the mint mark, and I won't put this as a plate coin. That, I'm going to have to look at that. See if that's actually in the die or if that's just a piece of metal stuck in the 9. There's been a few like that. I did used to do it, and then Chuck told me I shouldn't be doing that because it doesn't accurately represent what we're looking for. If most of them I can identify and tell you what they are, so they still count. They're just not good for referencing anything. So let me see what this looks like under the loop here, just to check it out. God, I don't know what that is. That struck into the coin, it looks like. I don't know if it's like something dropped, like a piece of the mint mark, or I don't know. But it's kind of cool. See if there's anything on the back. No. Kind of cool, but I'm going to hold it aside anyway, so put that one there. Coin number 40 goes to Mr. French. And 1mm 048. Another copy of that for us. I think we're well over 10 now. There's another great marker for it right there, going through God. Something, it could be. I couldn't. It looks like it struck onto the coin. It was very neat. I'll end up looking at that more when I can get different lighting on it. Coin 41 is for Parvis. Don't forget to remind me, 2 coins till the giveaway. All right, and this, I don't recognize this die. Oh, I think I do. Let's see if this is that die. And it is. So another doubled eyelid for Parvis. Very hard to see unless you turn it right there. You can see it. It's very minor. 56D is the date that's got doubled eyelids all over. All over. It is when metal builds up in the groove in the die That was a different clash? No, that was the same clash. The one you had, Paul, had a different clash than the rest of them. Yeah, the see, falls out. All right, where was, oh, that goes back here. Wait a minute. Yes, that goes back there. Coin 42 goes to Frostbite. And Frostbite gets is that the same die? I think so. I'm going to double check. Just not as nice. Let's see about that. Is there, and we will look over here. That's a good one. That'll be easy to match up. Yep, that's the same die this is his Parvis just got. So another doubled eyelid. Coin 43 is next. Thank you, Parvis. I appreciate that. And the giveaway goes to Taco John. God, I think he just got one too. And Taco John gets this neat looking coin. I'm going to have to put this way, I think. And this is a copy of 1MM034. Real nice one. Right there, and then up across the bottom right here. Congratulations, Taco John. And let's see what, let me write this note down real quick. E057G8W. All right, got that ready to roll. Now let's see what he gets. Gets 1MM048. There's the die gouge. There's the depression in the die clash. There's the triangular die scratch. And there's the line through God. Hey, Roger. Wow, I just was asking. I hadn't seen you around and heard from you lately. So I was wondering if you were out having fun somewhere. Coin 44 goes to Malcolm. No die clash, so this should have a normal eye, and it does. Lots of varieties in this roll. They're all minor. One I know is listed for sure. Another I'm pretty sure is listed. And then there's two that I haven't identified yet. Coin 45 goes to Rithy. And this, I believe, is a different die just by the shape of the mint mark. The mint mark is very square, squarely struck. So I am going to look at the reverse on this coin. I've got a 72p roll coming up tomorrow before the reveal sale. I will be selling 4 reveals for sure. I'm not sure if Chuck's going to be selling reveals or not. I just know that he's been real busy and he's got to catch up for some stuff, so I'm not sure how that's going to work or not. So, but I'll be there for sure. Either way, Fat Fingers will make it. One is going to be a 60D. Oh, this is the RPM and doubled eyelid. Die number 1 for the roll. See the die gouge right under here? Doubled eyelid. Crazy amount of die varieties in this roll. Uh, 47 goes to Carl, and I think we are going to be a coin short in this roll. Let me make sure it's not stuck in the tube. Where is the tube? Oh, there's the tube. So we might have 1 coin short. Somebody's going to be getting a credit. See, that just shows you those Meghrig tubes. I thought the 60D was 1 short, but I would have never thought this one. This should be a doubled eyelid, and it is. All right, Parvis. I've only found a couple of those. I mean, I don't go out and look for them. So, coin 48. Ooh, yuck. There's a 57p. Well, that's no good. You're going to get a credit for this one, Roger, and you'll get the coin too. So let me write that down. Or I can refund you, whatever you want, Roger. Coin 49 goes to Ant, and this is the last coin I have. And it is a 1mm 048. Credit? All right. Yeah, I know I'm doing a 60D bank wrapped roll from Bank of America and a 55D Meghrig, I think. Then the other rolls, I'm not sure. It actually just depends on what Chuck's going to do. So that is for Ant, 1mm48. Let me see who else I give a credit to. Taco John. So Taco John gets a credit because I don't have a coin for him. So let me get these all together here. Let me just count the normal coins because that'll be easier. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus the coin for Roger. So 19 coins that weren't varieties. Hello, Adam. You've caught us right at the end. So anyways, I will be back tomorrow. I will have a 72p roll before the roll reveal show. What was my bargain bin find? It was a 1960p DDO number 1 FS101, and I bought it for $1, and it's a big money coin, and it's got, I think that it's going to grade, it could possibly grade proof 68. It's not really nice. I did see one little speck spot on it, so it depends if they see that. Good night, Firm Dog. So anyways, but yeah, I'll be on with a 72p roll tomorrow from the U.S. Treasury. and we will search that, and then we will have a roll reveal sale after that. So I look forward to seeing you all there, and I thank you for joining me tonight. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you soon.